Hello everyone, Mr. Gamer 100 is back, and we're going to Casino Park, which is possibly the worst level of the game. It's that bad.
Boy, Amy sure doesn't give up that easy.
What is this place? Sure is bright here.
We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Sonic, we only have 24 hours left.
Okay, let's go.
This entire city is like a giant casino.
So yeah, this stage is really Casino Park. It has some creative ideas, like it's very gorgeous to look at, and I really like some of the ideas, but this stage is terrible. The platforming I don't mind too much. You're not gonna be doing that. At that section we just came past, the pinball section, that is easily the worst part of the level. It's awful, the controls are balls. It's terrible, it's fucking terrible. Like, going down to further process the level ain't half bad. Oh, this section. This is possibly the worst section of the game. I just came past that, but I just took a big shortcut. But, oh, your first playthrough, oh, you're gonna be spending like 10 or 20 minutes in that section alone. It's huge, and I'm saving you guys a lot of time. This stage is the worst stage along with Bingo Highway, which will be the next level. These levels are awful. I hate these levels. These levels were frustrating as fuck as a kid. I hated these levels. The switches, the flickers that get you up up like more on top of the pinball sections. It just seems to work when it wants to. The way your camera is at, how you control your characters, it controls our weights. Like when you're up, you have to like use flippers and other like springs and stuff to get up there, and it won't be that bad if the camera was much better. When you're going down, it ain't that bad. Just let yourself drop down until you get to a halt, till you leave the pinball section. We're gonna see more of that in Bingo Highway, where the Casino Park, you have to always get upwards. You see, trust me, guys. I am doing you a favor. These stages are awful. These pinball sections, it's horrible. The switches, the flippers, they seem to work when they want to. You always, I swear to God, you feel like you're glitching up. You're just going wherever the camera's at. You can barely see where you're going, and you go all over the place, and with the camera, I think that really kills it. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where your obstacles are at. Just can't see anything coming, and you have to memorize everything. Like, you just can't get anywhere for 10 minutes straight. Like, it's almost impossible to get up to a flipper. And when you do get towards a flipper, you don't know if it's gonna work properly or not. You may see upwards through the level of the draw distance in the Casino Park. Okay, knowing you have to go up top or downwards, but when you have to go up top and it's like, okay, I have to go that way, it doesn't mean you know how to get to it. Like, yeah, look at this. See, your character just goes all over the place, the camera is incompetent, the controls suck. Oh, by the way, these are the pinball sections should be. You always saw a glimpse of it, but like the camera is up in the air and it's like on top of you, the overhead view pretty much. That's how all the pinball sections in this game should be, but no, they made it like this for most of the case. I don't know why. Like, you get to like spring pads on the dashboards, but again, you don't these little bouncy pads, I guess, sticking on the wall at the pinball boards. They can make it almost impossible for you to get up there. It can take like 5 or 10 minutes alone to get up there, even though you're like a couple inches away. God damn it, I hate this stage. My god, this stage Ugh!
Okay.
Fuck!
Leave it to me.
And I know I'm getting a bit angry here, but these stages, they're piss easy when you know what you're doing and you play these games too many fucking times in your life. But trust me guys, when you first play this game, Casino Park is gonna be a fucking nightmare. You're gonna hate this stage. I think the first time I played Casino Park, it took me like maybe 20 or 30 minutes to get off the second section of the pinball table alone. And I didn't even finish the stage in that same day.
All right.
Oh, in this section, you just have to go down. Just let yourself fall down to the bottom of this section of the pinball board I was just on. But yeah,
All right.
goddamn, fuck these levels. The camera doesn't even help. Don't even touch the camera because the camera I don't think really does anything. You always have to restart, like when you fall down some pinball sections in this level, you might fall off. Like you get to lower platforms for you to get back on the pinball section, but you have to start all over. It's horrible. It's awful. Come on, load. I just skipped the part where I go to special stage 3 of Casino Park because, well, I skipped that because the special stages in the game, I recorded it, but I decided to cut that part out because they're pointless. It just feels like a filler, and you know, this video is long enough. It's 17 minutes long. It's probably gonna be like 14 minutes now since I cut that part out. Because I'm just gonna show the Emerald challenges, because the bonus special stages, they're pointless. They're just more there to get extra lives.
Not bad.
In this level, we're gonna go to Bingo Highway, which is not as bad as Casino Park, I guess, but it's still pretty fucking awful. Like you don't really have, like I guess the pinball sections are not as bad as were in Casino Park, but they're pretty still fucking awful. We do have this mini game called Bingo, which is the title Bingo Highway, which I actually get kicked out of because you get extra wins and you don't have to do the bingo games. When we get to that part, you know what I mean. But Bingo Highway, even though it's not, in my opinion, I guess it's not as bad as Casino Park, it's still frustrating as hell. But mostly with the pinball sections, you just have to go down, let yourself drop, just roll down the pinball sections to progress. But there's gonna be some sections where you have to roll up the boards to get to the next section of the level, and it's gonna be tedious. I don't hate everything about this level. Like, oh, this is the bingo minigame we're about to go. You see these icons, they're called chips, bingo chips, pretty much. Like that's like the number like 1 or 2 or 3. Well, if you see that big screen that says bingo with all the numbers, well, it's kind of like tic-tac-toe. Like if you get like 3 numbers, no matter, it doesn't have to be in order, just 3 random numbers in a row, whether it's diagonal, or up or down, straight, then you get bingo. You get extra wins. For perfect, I think you could get like 100 wins, but if you get 1 or 2, you could get like maybe 30 or 50 wins, I don't know, but I actually kind of like, oh, this section. This is what this is what you could be doing most of the time in Casino Park. See this? It's even like, I think it's even harder than Casino Park in this section though, because it's more. Okay, maybe that's hard, but it's very cramped and crowded, so it can be considered harder than this pinball sections in Casino Park for you to roll up the stupid pinball board. Oh, and this in Bingo Highway, there are actual bottomless pits in the pinball sections. So if you fall off, you'll die, and you get sent back to the last checkpoint. And I actually died a few times in this level because of the bottomless pits in this level alone. Ugh. So look at this shit! Who the hell designed this? This is just... Ugh! The camera... It's awful. It's just garbage. And see, I died. Physicists, they really fucked her up in these levels. I just really hate these stages. Just fuck them. The game looks great. These levels could have been fun if spin pinball boards were done correctly, if the camera was more competent, if the controls are more polished and not scooch up the ass, then this probably been okay at least. Like this gimmick is just awful. God damn it, I really hate this stage, guys. See, I just go all over the fucking place. I don't know where I'm going. Like it's completely luck based for you to get out of these sections. It's piss easy rolling down to get to the next section, but rolling up like I just did back there, it's almost nearly impossible, especially on your first few tries on these levels. I do like the dice platforms stuff, stretching up and down. That's pretty cool. Like the platforming. I'll go to the pinball section in Sonic Adventure any day than this crap, cause this is just shit. This is just fucking shit. Fuck, I hate these levels.
Be careful not to fall.
All right. All right.
As I was saying, yeah, I tried to get I got an application for Dunkin' Donuts, and this place is closed, and apparently, when me and my mom tried to, go there to possibly get interviewed to drop off the application I filled in, apparently it was closed, and we're actually planning on to get donuts, because, hey, who the hell doesn't love donuts, you know what I mean? Well, anyway, the shop was closed, and some lady with a kid, I think, said, oh yeah, they just closed Dunkin' Donuts, where the hell they want you. I'm like, whoa. So it probably won't be a good idea for me to get a job for Dunkin' Donuts. I hope that it can get crazy with scheduling, like, there will always be a lot of employees that just show up whenever they want to, and yeah, so I might get caught in at the last second to fill in for someone else if I work there, and it'd be too crazy for me, so I may not want to get a job for Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, that's disappointing. Maybe I've been possibly thinking about maybe getting a job for like Stop and Shop. I heard they're always hiring for places like Stop and Shop and Shaw's and stuff, so who knows, maybe that would be the better option. But anyway, as I was saying,
Leave it to me.
You have to activate a switch to open this door.
we're now reaching to the climax of Bingo Highway, thank fucking God. And well, this, I hate getting these switches on the wall. It's such a pain in the fucking ass, and just, again, the same button with tails when you're up in the air with Thunder Shoot. It's the same as pressing the button with the square button if you're playing the PS2 version. Is the same button with the Thunder Shoot attack. So sometimes you might accidentally do the Thunder Shoot when you're trying to pull off the switch when you are up in the wall. And when I was a kid, I was doing Casino Park, because, well, you didn't have to get that switch for Bingo Highway, because I think you were supposed to unlock like a key or something, or a hidden room to get extra wins and stuff. Well, in Casino Park, it was very difficult because, well, I had to get that switch to progress through the level, and it was so fucking annoying. This part, like I said, I like the whole thing with the dice stretching back and forth or up and down, and I think I kick out the platforming back there. This fucking part. Ugh! This part where in Bingo Highway, well, you see we're going down another pinball section, and there's huge chunks of bottomless pits. The bottomless pits, like the other few boards, have like little circles where you're not supposed to come in, little holes. Well, here they're like giant holes that take half the pinball table, and you fall down to it for any reason, you're history. Unless you have a bunch of fucking lives, but who's asking? In Team Dog especially is even more pain in the ass, because to put bumpers between the narrow paths between the giant bottomless pits holes, you can easily bounce off and you can fall down, and that took me like a week to beat that stage with Team Dog. It's not as bad with Team Sonic, because there's no bumpers on the narrow pathways in the pinball section. But yeah, I died here many times. It was such a pain in the ass to edit this video, because, well, I always took breaks and had to do cuts and stuff, because I kept dying on this section alone, even though I just said it wasn't as bad as Team Sonic. It's still pretty fucking annoying. What makes it so hard is not necessarily the bottomless pits you have to put up with. It's the awful controls, the terrible momentum, and just the twitchy, precise controls that always can get you killed. And every time you're about to fall off, you're on the edge, you're about to fall off, you're automatically dead. You almost can never get... Yeah, this part is a fucking pain in the ass. You're gonna be dying multiple times, and it's purely luck based on this part. Like, this part horrified me. Like, it took me like maybe 10 or 20 times for me to beat this part. That's right, 10 and 20 times on this part alone. Like, I might show at the end of this video bloopers, I guess, me just raging my head off of this part. I wasn't really flipping out. I don't act like that anymore when I lose my game, keep dying in my games like I do as a kid anymore. I grew out of that, but yeah, but I did as a kid. I'm not sure if I did in this part, but I did rage quit a bunch of times in video games in general, especially games like Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure, but that's a whole different story in Sonic Adventure, sure. But yeah, it's a fucking pain in the fucking ass. And like I said, I get kicked get kicked out of the get kicked in the bingo game, but again it's overclouded by the god-awful controls and such. Although we do get this cool gimmick called aerial bingo, where you do bingo up in the air. And it's actually kind of fun when you're up in the air. All the bingo chips are floating in the air, and like whether your tail, Sonic, or Knuckles, you fall down to the ground and try to get as many chips as you can, and it's possible to get like a perfect, but it never happened to me anyway, sadly. I did got perfect a few times, mostly from Team Chaotix, because, well, hey, you can backtrack through stages in that team. I'll get to that when we get to that team, but yeah, and it can get you to a big giant shortcut, get you to skip that guard, and never get you to skip over a stupid pinball section that takes you to the goal, so that's nice. But yeah, fuck these levels.
Eggman!
Why not have some fun while you can? After all, you only have one day, and we know who's going to win. Get them!
Come on, Eggman. Wanna play?
Be careful, Sonic.
Oh yeah, we're gonna face off Dr. Fatfuck here. In this boss fight, we're not gonna be fighting Dr. Eggman directly like we did with the Egg Hawk. We're just gonna be fighting a bunch of enemies at once. Yeah, so it's a boss rush, I guess. Well, except you're not doing it in multiple stages. You're just doing it in one boss fight. It's a pretty lazy way, but hey, I like beating things up, and so I get a kick out of this boss rush. So yeah, there's two different boss rushes in Sonic Heroes. This and the next one, which will be in a creepy caster set, which is gonna be way later in the game. But this is what I talk about with the Team Blast Aftermath with Sonic. When you can do it again, we have some momentum, have some juice left from your Team Blast. It can take forever with Sonic if you do it for a second time in a row, because I hope from the Great Commit that it can get you killed sometimes. So, yeah. If you haven't, you should check out the Great Commit's YouTube channel, especially his playthroughs with Sonic games. And with Sonic Heroes, which he plays the superior version, which is the GameCube version with good frame rates. And he thinks that the Team Blast, when you do it after you do the actual one, like I did, but do it for a second time in a row, it could get you killed, and I guess so, but I don't think it ever happened to me, so I don't entirely agree with him. But yeah, check out his channel. I'll probably send a link to his channel in the description below. He's a pretty awesome guy, especially with his Sonic 6 rant. Split into 7 parts. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all you're really doing is beating up enemies, and yeah, there's really not much to say. Although I really like spamming the homing attack with Sonic, especially in level 3 with Sonic. You can kill anything in sight, like those golden or red turtles. You can beat them up with Sonic with one hit. It's sweet. With Sonic 6, I know I did make 2 parts last year with my camera, with my phone instead of a capture device like I'm using now, but I think I'm gonna redo that with a actual capture device instead of that golf camera, instead of my cell phone camera. Yeah, the quality was awful, and I might redo that. So yeah, that was Robot carnival.
I've got no time to
Just a
waste on
kind
these
of boring beat 'em up stage, I guess. Yeah, so that was part 4 of Sonic Heroes, and thank God we got through of the worst levels of the game. And I can't wait to see you in part 5 where we go to Railcan and Bird Station. Difficult stages, but they're not a pain in the fucking ass like Casino Park or Bingo Highway. I'll go to those stages any day for these. So yeah, see you in part 5, guys. Bye.